Welcome back to another video. This is Jenny's Pages, and in today's video is my completed pages for the month of June. This month went by extremely super fast, but I did went out a lot, so that will make sense because when you're busy and you're having fun and you're going out, usually the time goes by pretty quickly. One of the reasons why I have this notebook in front of me, my mama had bought this for me, and I'm in love with these type of notebooks because of these little tabs right here. So I decided to just use this for all of my information based on my completed pages for you guys. I was using my iPad in the beginning of the year, but the only reason why I switched everything around was because my iPad is pretty much getting filled up, and I had to get rid of a few good stuff from there and just move it over to like either notebooks or just move it over to anything else that I can use without having to fill up my storage for my iPad. So that's technically what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to show you guys the little tabs really quickly just because I think that this is super cute. This is the Care Bears, and here's the first tab on here, which technically on this first tab I am using I'll just show you guys the first page. This is January information, so this had already passed. This is based on my completed pages, coloring books, Disney pages I did, buddy colors, and then everybody else names on here and how many I had worked on. The second tab on here, I ended up starting to put like my coloring books that I own, just regular coloring books. It has nothing to do with my Disney books. So I decided to put this here just to keep track of everything. I'm still not done, so I'm still going through all of my coloring books that I have and trying to put all of them in here, what I colored, what I didn't color, and things like that. It's just a little bit more of a better view for me to understand, or not to understand, but to see where I stand in each book and what book I haven't touched or anything like that. It's really hard to keep track of everything when you have a good amount of coloring books in your hands and having to like put some away just to work on certain ones on your table and stuff like that. So this is just a way for me to just easier for me to work through. I do have a good amount in here already so far. It's just I'm not done with this, and hopefully by next month I can actually finish this up. The third one here, I don't really have anything, but this is super cute. And the third one, like I said, I still haven't filled this up. It's probably going to be based on my coloring books if I filled up this section over here, because I'm almost done with that one and I still have a good amount to still add to this section. And then my last section on here, my last tab, super cute, and it's the little green one, which I love the color green. I'm not really going to show this one. This is just based on books, not books, but based on videos that I want to get done for you guys. Books, videos, I keep saying books, videos that you guys have requested. I have them here, ideas that I have or things that I want to get done during each month and things like that. So this part is mostly more private for my eyes only, so you guys will find out once the video is up. And then that's pretty much for this notebook. So let's go ahead and start showing you guys the beginning here. So far I already had January, February, March, April, May, and then in June. So for my June information on here, I have completed pages a total of 56, and then I had coloring books that I touched were a total of 43 books. Disney pages that I had completed are a total of 20, and buddy colors that I had worked on pages was a total of 17, and out of those 17 was 9 people in total. So I want to give a big shout out to all of these girls that had helped me out during the month, and I think that they do such an amazing job with their pages. So please make sure that you guys go ahead and follow them. I'll leave all the I'm gonna go more based on Instagram, and if you guys are interested in the YouTube channel, just go under their Instagram and then look for their link from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put all their Instagram names in the comments down below, so if you guys are interested to follow any of these girls, you guys can go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen real quickly. You know what, I'll just leave it in the comments for you guys. But that way it's more easier for me to just do this for you guys. So let's go ahead and start with Low Colors, Quirky Girls World, Astra Luna Coloring, Marie Linger, and sorry Marie once again if I said it wrong, pronounced it wrong, Kate Colors, Disney Megs, Steph Louise Argyle, Steph, I'm sorry if I had pronounced it wrong as well, Shay Loves Coloring 23, and Magic in Color. Those are all the girls that I worked on for this month as a buddy colors from any pages. Some of the girls I work with want more than one book. Some of them I did more than one pages with them, and it was super fun this month with all the pages that we had completed for this month of June of 2024. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this on the bottom just because it just helps me out to know that I had done this for you guys. And let's go ahead and get started with this video. Starting with the cute Chibi Creative coloring. This one is a super adorable coloring book, and I had completed one page out of here, and this is how my page turned out. I think I love it very much. I did use a good amount of water-based markers on here, and then I used stickles for his tail, and that's pretty much it. And then I used also the gel pens that I have here, metallic on here, the gold metallic one for an outline for the umbrella as well. And then that's pretty much it for this one, but I did like how this one turned out. I did want to color in this area here that is white, but I changed my mind and I thought I was doing a little bit too much for the page, but I just left it like that, and I just did everything else on this page. Moving on to Magical Chibis. This is by Alexandra Francis. Here is the page I worked on for this month, and I did a mixture of water-based markers and whatever I had left over for my Ahuhu alcohol markers, because I don't really have a lot left over. So this is what I came up with this page, and I like how she looks. She's really cute, and it's because she's wearing green. I really love the color green for some reason, especially like that, a light green. I don't like dark green or anything like that. It's just this color is super cute. Moving on to Chibi Girls by April Ambers. This one is the unicorn one, and I had completed one page on here, and I believe I did uploaded this one on Instagram. Usually lately I've been just only uploading my body colors on there just to share with everybody, and that way everybody can just once I tag them, you can follow them. So here is this one, and I also have used water-based markers on here and a little bit of Ahuhu alcohol markers. Here we have the mythographic one, and this is by Joseph. And I'm not even going to bother saying the last name, but here's his full name on here. And I believe I only completed one page out of here, which is this one. I had said when I had bought this book that I really wanted to touch this page out of here. So I used stickles for some areas on the tree, and I ended up using metallic for the area of the music, gold metallic on there as well, and water-based marker, alcohol marker on here. Super fun page to complete, and I really do like how it turned out. It's not really the best out of here, but I really like how this page turned out. Here we have the 50 monster theme miniatures by Camilla Angel Kova. And I believe I only completed one page out of here, which is this little monster on here. I went based on, what's his name, Sully's a Monster Inc. or Sally's. Oh, I really need to go refresh my mind again, but I forgot the name of it. And I went kind of with his color, and then I just kept it separate. I didn't mix it in like he has it, so I thought he came out super cute. I also used a lot of glitter markers on the wings, and also I use glitter for the flowers on here, metallic as well. And then I also stayed with the alcohol markers. I was able to use some of that for here. Here we have the Lazy Sunshine. This is the Booze Volume 3, and this is by Heather Valentine. So it's based on the collection of Lazy Sunshine, but is by Heather Valentine. I always end up saying Lazy Sunshine and not the illustrator Heather Valentine. But I only completed one page out of here, which is this one right here, and I think she came out super cute. I really like the colors that I picked out for her, and I think that they're mostly more based on the pastel colors for this page. Here we have Fairy Beauties. This is another book project that I have with the girls, and this is by Alexandra Francis. And here we go with my first page. I'm going to be showing the pages that I do have. If I don't have that, I do apologize, but they'll be posted on Instagram whenever I do have them available. So let's go ahead and start with this one. This one was inspired, like I felt like she inspired me to do this page. It was one of the girls that completed her page based on the Avatar character, and then I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and go based on the theme as well, because it was more than one of the girls that they completed her page based on Avatar. And I really love that they came out with this idea, because they do such an amazing job, and I feel like all their pages came out super good. And this is my page. I wanted to do like just random sparkly thing on here, but I didn't really like how it turned out at all. I don't know, like it's not falling in with the page. But then I ended up using like stickles for the wings for her and her outfit, anything that has to do with red on the top. And then I used liquid pearl for the wings outline on here. But I think this page came out okay for me, but not for the girls. They did such an amazing job. So let me go ahead and start showing you guys their pages. Let's go ahead and start with Low Colors, Quirky Girls World, Nadia, Marie, and Kate Colors. So if, like I said, if I do have their pages, they'll be up, and if I don't, you guys will see them on Instagram. So let's go ahead and move on. This is our second page, and every time I use liquid pearl, the pages get stuck to each other, and I'm not sure why, because I usually just wait until everything gets dried up. But anyways, this is my page, and this one I ended up using liquid pearls on the wings as the outline. I used stickles for the shine, and then I ended up using these small containers that bring like random glitter on there. And what I did, I mixed it in with the stickles, and then I moved it around so that everything can get glued on there, because these bigger glitter on there, they do not come with glue. So you have to either mix it in with something that does have glue, or you can either just buy a separate glue and then do it like that. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. So these are the little containers, and I do have a good amount of these, only because I just mix them in with the stickles and play it like that. It's just easier for me, rather than me just putting a whole bunch of glue and throwing this on there. It just makes more sense for me to do it that way. But you can do it however it's more comfortable for yourself, if you ever wanted to give it a try. But like I said, this is liquid pearled outline on here, and on the wings I use water-based markers on this one and alcohol. And let's go ahead and start with the girls and show you guys their pages. And once again, let's go ahead and start with Low Colors, Quirky Girls World, Nadia, Marie, and Kate Colors. So I'm always going to be using the same names in order, just because it's just easier for me to keep up with everybody's name. Because sometimes when I try to give everybody a chance to go first, on my point of view, it just makes it harder for me to keep up every single month who I'm going to switch it over to. So I'm just going to start with always the same person. I have like a list beside me, a book project, so I have the names based on however I had written them down, and that's just how I'm going to be putting them on my videos. I don't have any preferences, or I don't have who's better than who. Everybody's the same for me. So that's just basically, it's just easier for me to just call out everybody's name when they do a page with me, especially when it's a big book project. So here's the last page that we had working. This is my least favorite one for myself. I just didn't like how it turned out. I feel like the skin color was pretty much close to the color for the little air thingy, whatever you call this right here, but I forgot the name of it. And then this is just my page. It's very simple. I didn't use anything specific on it. I just kept it very simple. But I don't like my page. I like how the girls turned out their pages. They came out amazing. So let's go ahead and start with Low Colors, Quirky Girls World, Nadia, Marie, and Kate Colors. Moving on to Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. This is by Hannah Lynn. And this is the only page that I had completed on here. I had so much fun completing this page. I ended up using water-based markers. I used stickles for her wings, and used metallic outline for the flower as well. Super fun page, like I said, and very easy. It didn't take me more than 30 minutes to get this complete. So that's it for this page. Here we have Enchanted Faces. This is another book project with Low Colors, and here are pages that we have worked out for this month. This is my page. Didn't use nothing really shiny except her jewelry. I ended up using a metallic on there for that. And that's pretty much it for this page, but let's go ahead and show you guys low colors. And I love how her page turned out. She does such an amazing job for her pages, and I love her color combinations as well. And our second page for the month, we had worked on this page, and I ended up using liquid pearls for the inside of the flowers, and then in the outside I used stickles on there, and that's pretty much what I used on this page. I'm not sure if you guys can see the shine, but if you guys do, I hope you guys enjoy. So that is for this one. But let's go ahead and show you guys low colors as well. Once again, she does beautiful pages, so make sure that you guys go ahead and follow her as well, because I love her pages. I have learned so much from her as well. I always pay attention to her details and stuff like that, because she does such an amazing job. Not even her, like all these girls that I work with, they do amazing. So let me go ahead and start talking. So let's continue here. Here we have the 50 desserts theme miniatures by Camilla and Jakova. And here we have my page that I have worked on, and I actually decided to go based on these colors because my son actually picked out one of the colors or two, and then I told him to get me like the lighter version and then the darker version of the pastel type of colors that I had available. So that's pretty much what I did for this one. And then the last lollipop, I just used all these colors on here and just basically used it for the last lollipop on here. And I also decided to leave the little mouse white. I just haven't really done a white mouse yet, so I did her in white, and I think this page came out super fun, and I really love how it turned out. Moving on to Fierce and Fancy Faces, Line Art and Grayscale by Hannah Lynn. First of all, I want to apologize before I continue my video. If you guys do hear my kids, they're in the background, but they're actually in the room, and they're just having fun upstairs. So if you guys hear that, I do apologize for that. And here's my page. I love how this page turned out. I love everything about it. I love the color combination that I use, and then I also ended up using stickles as well. They're like a reddish, goldish type of stickle, and then I ended up putting like strips of hair, not literally hair, but like the stickles on her lines of her hair, if it makes sense. And then I used the glossy accent for her eyes, metallic for the books, and the glasses on there. And I really did have a lot of fun for this one. I was trying to keep it under not a lot of colors, just keep it based on like all these have the same colors, and then her outfit, and then with her hair with the wings and the candles. So I didn't want to use a lot of colors on here, but that's pretty much how this one turned out. We have Spooky Chewies by Alexandra Francis. I completed one page, which is this one right here. And I try once again to keep with the same color combination for her entire outfit. And I really like how she turned out. Here we have Life in a Jar, and this one is another book project. Here's my first page. Really like how this one turned out. Really like the color that I used for the bottle on here as well. I didn't want to leave it just white and did outline for like I did the last page on here. I just wanted to see how it would look if I was to color in the bottle on here. So I really did like how it turned out. I also ended up using liquid pearls around the stars, and a little bit of glitter on here on this page as well. I'm not sure if you guys can see that shiny part. That's just the glitter pens, and that's pretty much for this page. But let me go ahead, if I have the page, and show you guys. Shay loves coloring 23. We've been working on this book together. Each month we pick 2 pages out of here. Our second page on here that we have worked on is this one right here, and I think this one is super cute as well. Like I just decided to color in the inside. I think it looks way better than leaving it just not colored in, especially because it's this book, and this book is super cute. I really like it. Very simple and like chibi type of wise, I think. I don't know, in my opinions, but I ended up using glitter on here. Not sure if you guys can see it. Glitter on the bees as well. And this is also a body color with Shay Loves Coloring 23. And if I have her page, you guys will be seeing her page on the screen as well. Here we have the 50 Winter and Christmas Fairy House by Camilla and Jakova, and I worked on only just one page, which is this one right here. And like I said, I try to keep it in a minimum palette on here. I used glitter for the moon. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I ended up using, trying to see if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's the light. I do need a new light, so and I used stickles for the bottom as well. And I really like how this page turned out. Here we have 50 Ocean by Camila Angel Kova, and I completed this page on here. This was a buddy color with Steph Louise Argyle, and I do apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong or the name of the Instagram wrong. But this is my page, and this is how it turned out. I really like how it turned out. I did use water-based markers on here, and then if I do have her page, I will show you guys on the screen my buddy colors page. Here we have Broken Circles book, the second book. This is another book project with Disney Mags, and this is by Tabitha L. Barnett, and this is the page that we had chose for this month. Really like how this one turned out. Sometimes it's really hard to decide what color palette to use on these pages, but I think this one turned out okay. I'm starting to try to keep it in a minimum. Like I said, I usually pick a whole bunch of different colors and just keep coloring, because I feel like if I use or repeat myself in a color, it just looks like I'm just repeating myself. But in my opinion, I think that the last colors you use, if you keep it at 5 or 6, 7 around there, it just makes the page look better, for my opinion, for my pages. I think everybody else does an amazing job, but I'm talking about me, because sometimes I struggle. I'm not that good in coloring, but I just try my best. So if I do have a Disney Max page, I will show you guys her page as well. She does such an amazing job with these pages, and I love how she colors. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow her as well, go ahead and follow her. She does have Instagram, and also she has a YouTube channel. Here we have Fairy Cuties. This is also another book project with Quirky Girls World on Instagram, and this is the page that we picked out for this month, and it's such a cutie. On here is a fairy, and I use metallic for the mushrooms, I think it is, and then I used what else did I use? I think that's pretty much it, and then everything else is like water-based markers and the white artistro acrylic marker as well. And let me go ahead and show you guys on Quirky Girls World's page. She did such an amazing job on her pages. We have Fantasy Kawaii Kingdom Coloring Book 2. This is by Daily Art Hour, and I completed one page out of here, and which is this page on here. I ended up using liquid pearls around the tail, her hair, and then I used stickles for the wings on there as well. I used metallic for the bottom of the feet on there. And I really like how this page turned out. It was super fun, very simple. Within 30 minutes, I got it done. And I really like these books. They're super cute and simple. Here we have Island Cuties, and this one is by Joshua Dunbar. And I completed one page out of here. And this one I had so much fun, because if you guys can tell in the background, it's shiny. I ended up using one of those glitter markers for the background, and I did the whole thing like that. It did took a while to dry up, but it was super fun to complete this page. I had so much fun completing this page. I also ended up using a lot of metallic on certain section for each fish on here, just so that I can do the bigger areas, just regular alcohol markers or water-based markers on here. So I think that was super fun to finish this page. Here we have, this one is Little Rascal by Sherry Baldy. This is another book project, and this is the page that we picked out for the month. I kept mine's very simple. I did put like the blue inside, like if she was inside the water, and I kept everything else just blank, but I just wanted to at least look like she was inside the water with the little floaty thing. It just makes more sense to keep it that way, I guess. I was like, if I leave it in white, I don't know, I don't think it was gonna look right. But let's go ahead and show you guys Quirky Girls World's page. She did such an amazing job with hers as well. Here we have 50 Spades, a theme by Camila Angel Kova, and I completed this page out of here. I used metallic on there, and that's pretty much it, just metallic on there. But I like how this page turned out, very simple, nothing like extreme or anything like that. It's just very simple page. Steampunk Darlings by Hannah Lynn, and this is the page I completed, and I really like how she turned out. I tried to stay with 3 different browns for her outfit. Just thought that it would look nice that way rather than putting a whole bunch of different colors on there. And then I used metallic for the jewelry on here. 50 Safari by Camila Jakova. I only completed 1 page out of here, which is this one, and I really like how this one turned out. I used the metallic, and I ended up using the glitter, I think they're the glitter gel pens, metallic type for their eyes, and super fun page for me to complete. Here we have a Precious Moments coloring book, and this is the page that I completed, which is the first one. I had so much fun with this one. I thought this was super cute to complete, and I used metallic outline for the character on here, and that's pretty much it for this page. Here we have 50 Christmas Elves, and this is my page that I completed. I used water-based markers on here, and then I ended up using metallic for the little stars, but I didn't like this metallic for some reason. It just doesn't look nice, I guess. I don't know, but I ended up using that because I haven't used it in a while, and why not use what I have. Here we have Chibi and Baby Fairies, and this one is another book project. So here is my first page on here that I have worked on, which is this cutie fairy right here. I used a lot of stickles. I just thought that that would be super fun just to add a whole bunch of stickles on her wings and all the honey on here as well. I use metallic for her outfit on here. And this is a body color with Magic in Color. She is new in the coloring community, so if you guys want to go ahead and follow her Instagram, go ahead and follow her. Once again, let's go ahead and show her page. Our second page that we had worked on, she wanted to do the all blue page, so this is the page that we decided to work on. And my page, I ended up going from darker shade to lighter shade to medium shade, all over the place, and just trying to see where they will fit best. So I ended up using also like a mixed blue with like purple glitter on there for her wings, and then I did like the whole and her hair, the whole thing with the little lines coming out of her hair, shiny right there. And let's go ahead and show you guys Magic in Color. And then our last page that we decided to tackle out of this month is this page right here. It's super cute fairy, and I used liquid pearls for the wings on here. And then I ended up using like glitter, like he was a fairy with glitter on his body that is just part of him. So I added on his eyelids, and then on his ears, and on his hair. And let's go ahead and show you guys Magic in Color, her page. And like I said, she does have Instagram. If you want to go ahead and follow her on Instagram, go ahead and follow her. Once again, she's new in the coloring community. Here we have Winter Girls Through the Decades by Hannah Lynn, and I only completed 1 page, which is this one right here. I do apologize, I keep hitting my camera. And once again, I ended up using those metallic colors. I really don't like how they're turning out. If you guys can see, they're not really shiny at all. They don't have like that sparkle type of metallic color. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it just doesn't, I don't know, I'm not really liking them. I feel like if I get rid of them, I wasted money, and if I use them, I'm forcing myself to use them. But I don't know, I just don't like, I like the shiny coming out of metallic and how bright they look and how nice they look, and these metallic for some reason are not even looking like they're metallic. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but this is a page that I completed, and I really like how this one turned out. Here we have Preppy Chibi Girls, and this one is another book project with Quirky Girls World. This is my page here, and I ended up using a lot of glitter for her bow and the hearts on here, her shirt as well. Just thought that all that would look nice with a glitter on there, and then everything else was alcohol markers on her hair and her rest of her outfit as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys Quirky Girls World's page. She did such an amazing job with her page. I really love her color combination, her palettes, how she just makes them stand out more. I don't know, like I really like how she does her pages as well. Here we have the 50 Mythical by Camila and Jakova, and I had only completed one page out of here, which is the turtle here and the little island on top of his little shell with the little whale on there. I ended up using glitter once again for some parts of his body, his eyes, and then I also used a glitter for the eyes for the whales. Here we have Maui Mermaids by Hannah Lynn. And this is the page that I tackled for this month. The only thing I don't like about this page is the fact that I ended up leaving this white, like how the waves have a little bit of white on there. I just didn't know how to color that in or how to make it look more out there. Maybe if I would have had color in the background and then left that in white, it would look way better. I'm not really sure, but this is my page. I like her skin color and the hair, the color of the hair as well. Now we're going to be moving on to my Disney books, color by number. So let's go ahead and start with this one. This is Looney Tunes Tome 2. And here's one page that I had completed. This is page 9. Once again, I used Thule art marks on this page. That's pretty much what I've been using a lot lately, the Thule art marks. Thule art markers, they're acrylic. And I think that they've been the best so far because I ran out of my Stabilos. I only have a few of them. And I haven't gotten the chance to get a new set. But here's the second page that I had worked on as well. Once again, it's acrylic on here on this page. And I believe this is page 50 something. Let me see. This is page 51 out of this book. Here we have Mickey, Donald, and Co. This is another book project with low colors. Here's our first page, which is page 21. Love how this page came out. And then our second page of the month was this one, which is page 49. Oh, and wait, let me go back. Let me go ahead and show you guys low colors. I do apologize. Low colors page for this one. And then let's go ahead and show you guys this page for low colors. She did such an amazing job for her pages. And also I ended up using metallic as well on here. I ended up buying like these new metallic just to give them a try and see how they work out. They were actually on sale and it was a big sale on them. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and give them a try. But this is how they're turning out to be. So I just use them once in a while on these books and just use like metallic in certain areas on the page. Here we have this one. These are, I think, the Smurfs book, and I love the pages out of here. And I ended up doing my first page out of this book, which is page 7. I do need to get myself like a set of blue shades because this book considered a lot of blue on here. We have the family one, and this is another one of my favorite. Every single one of them is my favorite, so just don't mind me. And this is the page that I had tackled, which is page 69. And I really love how it turned out. I love how the skin color turned out as well. I've been getting really good at trying to match the skin color based on the shading and the regular color on there. Sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to get them together. But this one I really like how it turned out. I don't think I did complete anymore. Sometimes my little tabs go inside the book and then I forget by the time the month is over. Here we have Les Grand Classiques. This is tome 1. And I ended up completing page 1. And I also completed page 3. Really like how this one turned out. Once again, everything is just acrylic. And my last page I worked on for this month was this one, which is page 5. We have the seasons one, and I haven't touched this one in a while, so I decided to tackle this one. Here's my first page that I completed. Is page 35. And the last page was mini here, page 92. I've been wanting to tackle this page for the longest time. I just love the colors out of this page, and I finally got to it. I was like, yay, finally. Every time I mark it, then I never get to it. But those are my pages out of here. Here we have fantasies. Anyway, this one I've been wanting it, and I left it for last once I was able to complete all of my Disney books, and I finally have this one. This is by Jeremy Maurice. Oh geez. Anyways, you guys already know I'm horrible in pronouncing things, so that's the name. And I completed the first page out of this one. The only thing that I don't like is because it's hardcover. Not into hardcover, but this is my page, and it took me forever. I don't know if it was because I was watching a show, but it has a lot of details on this one, so I don't know if it was this page, but this is the first page, and I think she turned out okay. I think I used the wrong colors for her skin color, but she still looks good. Here we have Cats and Kittens. Once again, I haven't touched this book in a while, so I decided to tackle this one. This is my page 36 on here. Very easy to complete. It wasn't really hard. This is one of the easy books to actually work on. It's not super detailed or anything like that. Here we have the portraits one, and I completed this page, which is page 14, I think. Yeah, page 14. This is the one I completed. Once again, acrylic, which are the Tule Art markers, or the Tule Art acrylic markers. Here we have Girl Power, and this one I really like this book as well. Once again, I like all of them. Here we have this page. This is page 3 that I had completed. Once again, I like how the skin colors fell in. I try my best based on the solutions to match it up, but this is this page, and I think that's the only page I completed. Yes. Here we have Babies 1, and this is a book that I'm trying to complete, and as far as I know, these are the only pages that I have left over on here. It's not really a lot. I haven't really counted them, but hopefully I can finish this book. I wanted to finish it before summer ended, or before summer started, but we're already in summer, so I'm a little bit behind. Here's one page that I had completed, which is page 33. Elsa and Anna. Here we have these two pages, but this is the one that I tackled for this month, and this was last month. So here's this page, which is page 57, and the last page is these cuties on here, and this is page 92. I finally was able to do pages out of this one. I had only done 2 out of here, and that was when I first got this book. And it's not because I don't like the book, because I really do like this book as well. I like all of them, but yeah, I just didn't get the chance to get to this one. Half the time I had always completed the pages video, and then I put everything back all together and then just grab from there. So what I'm trying to do is push the one that I already worked on for this month, and I'm just gonna put those to the side just for a while until I can touch every single one of my books on my Disney. And then this is the page that I use, this is the page that I completed, which is page 8. And for the last book is this one. This one is the Dogs and Puppy one, and this one is actually very easy to work on as well. So here's this one, which is page 83. And I tried to use the metallic for the background on here, but that's my page. So I want to say thank you if you're new to my channel. I hope that you do subscribe down below, turn on that notification bell, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I do really appreciate it once you guys give me a thumbs up, because if you guys like the video, because it does help out my videos, and for them to be out there, the less likes they have, the less my videos come out there. So just giving you guys a heads up how it works for people's YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it, and thank you for you guys guys that have been subscribing to my channel, because you guys are the one and making my channel grow. And besides that, if you guys want to do body colors, like I said, all the information are in the comments down below. All my links are on the comments down below. If you guys want to be part of the book project, if you guys want to just do a page out of a book, I am open for anything. So thank you for watching my YouTube, and I see you guys on my next video.